Hi, I'm Rick Kaler. Thanks for joining me. Well, last week I discussed two critical IRA mistakes based on information I learned from Jeff Levine of Fully Vested Advice, Inc. at the 2018 Spring Conference of the National Association of Personal Financial Advisors, also known as NAPFA. This week, I'll cover three more. The first one is failing to understand beneficiary options on inherited IRAs. You may well be among the millions of Americans who, most of them are spouses, who will inherit IRAs. Knowing the options that you have can save you thousands of dollars in benefits and taxes. Spouses have the right to remain as a beneficiary of the plan or roll it over into their own IRA. Which to choose depends upon the age of the person who's died and the age and financial needs of the beneficiary. There's something known as the 99% rule. And this says beneficiaries under the age 59 and a half should retain the plan as an inherited IRA. Those over 59 and a half should roll it over into their own IRA. The 1% scenario is when the deceased spouse was over age 70 and a half. And the beneficiary is more than 11 years younger. So a rollover is best if the beneficiary doesn't need any IRA distributions until after 59 and a half. Another option for IRA owners is to name a trust as the beneficiary of the IRA. Levine suggests not doing this if you can accomplish your goals without it. But there's a lot of cases when a trust is going to accomplish things that giving the IRA outright to a beneficiary just isn't going to do. Estate planning attorney Eileen McCauley from Scottsdale, Arizona says some of those instances are when you want to protect the IRA from a divorce of a beneficiary or guarantee that the proceeds go to your children when your spouse dies or remarries. McCauley recommends using a living trust as the IRA beneficiary rather than a testamentary trust established through a will. This is pretty rare that I see a trust like this as the beneficiary of an IRA where it is a currently established living trust. So this is interesting, and there's a lot of reasons that I'm not going to go into right now. Another is not understanding the RMD aggregation rules. These are widely misunderstood, even by advisors. Levine asked the group of about 50 advisors this question. If a 72-year-old client has two traditional IRAs, two 401ks, and two 403bs, how many RMD checks would need to be issued? That's required minimum distribution because once you're at age 70 and a half and over, you must take money out of all of your retirement plans. Now, out of that 50, only 3 advisors got the right answer. And the answer is 4. You can only aggregate the RMDs from the 2 traditional IRA accounts. So that means you can take one withdrawal out of one IRA that covers both of them. So that's 1. You can do the same with the 2 401k accounts. So you can take the sum of both of them out of just one. So that's 2. But with the 403b accounts, you've got to take the RMD separately from each account. You can't aggregate them or combine them. If you do, you face penalties and taxes. So the right answer was 4. His third point was not doing periodic reviews of IRA beneficiaries. Now, it's important to review your IRA beneficiaries regularly. This is especially crucial when a beneficiary dies or you get remarried. For example, assume you want your employer's retirement plan to go to your children upon your death. You remarry, but you don't have your new spouse sign a disclaimer waiving rights to your retirement plan. If you die after 1 year of marriage, your new spouse, not your children, will inherit the employer's retirement plan funds. The reverse is true with an IRA or a 403b. Let's assume you listed your kids as the beneficiaries on either of these accounts. If you remarry and want the proceeds to go to your new spouse, but you forget to sign a change of beneficiary form, there is no 1 year rule, as there is with the employer plan. Your kids, not your spouse, will inherit the account. So, the bottom line, to get the most benefit from a retirement plan, you need to do your homework and seek good advice. The money you save by avoiding IRA mistakes can make a big difference in your security and standard of living in retirement. Thanks for listening.